The Katy Tigers celebrated a Night of Champions recently at the Merrill Center. The event was sold out months in advance as close to 1,000 people put on their red and white and paid tribute to the Tigers championship football teams. Former Katy head coach Gordon Brown was on hand, and he and his Tigers were recognized for the school's first state title in 11-man football in 1959 over the Sundown Roughnecks.
It was really something to have that opportunity to play for a state championship and to see what it does for those players. They were just a great bunch and still are.
Katy has reached the 5A finals 11 times since 1994. The tradition of winning is in place, and this 2013 Tiger football team got to meet the past championship squads and hear the stories of how it changed these players' lives forever.
It's really cool to see all the past players come back and let us know that once we're finished here, we can still do great things, whether it's on the field or off the field. And we've got some players in the NFL and then some players that dropped football, but the skills that they learned out here carried on to the business world and very successful people.
Few high school football teams across the state of Texas have had more success than the Katy Tigers. They've won 7 state championships since 1959, and they're seeking an 8th here in 2013.
Our expectations of our kids is they have to go out and play their best every week because they know they're going to get the other team's best thrown at them. If you ever hope to get to a state championship game, you got to learn to play at a high level.
How do you replace a Matt Diamond and Adam Taylor and some of those fellas?
You don't. You just try to have some other kids that are going to come in and complement, and hopefully that, the tailback position or running back that doesn't have to do as much.
I'm ready to take on the challenge, and I got a great backing me up right behind me is Kyle Porter. And I mean, we're going to be a two-headed monster this year, just like me and Adam last year. And we're two very versatile running backs. We can both catch the ball really well. We can both run really well.
Kylie Huddleston has 16 games under his belt as a starting quarterback at Katy High School, and he gained a lot of respect from his teammates playing injured in the state championship victory over Cedar Hill last December at Cowboy Stadium.
We're just going to continue to open it up, and we still keep a balanced running game, and it just helps open up the passing game when we have just as good a back as Rodney is. And we have just a good receiving core and a good O-line this year, so we'll see what we can do.
Right now, he's a better quarterback than he was last year, and I expect him to be a better quarterback. It's Kylie's turn to lead. But our offensive line's got to step up, and I've, said it from day one. That'll be a key to our football season, is how well they do.
One thing is for sure, Gary Joseph will have his Katy Tigers prepared in 2013. Just ask his former boss of 22 years, Mike Johnston, who's won 3 state titles with the Tigers.
There's not a coach in America that prepares better for a ball game than Gary. But he got that from his dad, so he's just a chip off the old block.
In Katy, Jeff Power, High School Spotlight.